In this video, this is going to be my review of Deep Purple's Rapture of the Deep. Come in and have a look. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Friday morning already. Man, this week is just flying. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Yes, I had another video planned. I've got some H's and I's and J's from my CD collection I want to continue on. I'm going to do a look at another band. But I decided today to do a review of this fine album from Deep Purple, Rapture of the Deep. This is the 20th anniversary edition. Newly remixed. The songs have been better arranged, so it sounds better and it makes more sense. There's new artwork on here from the 18th studio album from one of my favorite bands, and my favorite band, I must say, Deep Purple. I had the original on CD, and to be honest, I didn't listen to it much. I had it as part of a completion CD to complete my discography of Deep Purple. I'm still missing one other album, Bananas, and I think this one came out after Bananas, if I'm not mistaken. I've got mixed feelings about Bananas. Some say it's a good album, some say it's not. I know the cover's not very good, but it was just one that I play often, but not often enough. Not compared to the other albums from Deep Purple. They're 70s, mainly from Mark II. That's my wheelhouse for sure. But when I saw this one be available to purchase, I had to get it. This is a 3-album set, played at 45 RPM speed. You also have an album featuring rare jams and rehearsals on here. It's a nice textured vinyl cover, or album cover, with new artwork, obviously, completely different from this, which is kind of bland. I've kept the hype sticker on here, the 20th anniversary celebration, new mix, new artwork, the album that set the path for Deep Purple in the 21st century, bonus LP with rare jams and rehearsals, 3 LP, 180 gram vinyl, 45 RPM speed. Nice shot of the band. Okay. Nice blurb in there by Jeff Barton. And then you've got the albums here with the lyrics on beautiful black vinyl. And there's 2 in here. And then this one has a beautiful shot of the band. I'm not sure where that was taken, but it's a really great shot. And then Who Is What on here. And again on a different, I think this is the bonus stuff, so there's different labels on the vinyl. But again, you've got the players. Ian Gillan, of course, sounds amazing on this. Steve Morse on guitar. And this album really brings out his playing compared to the original album. Same with Don Airey on keyboards. He's a maestro, man. He's just so great. Also plays homage to John Lord in a lot of ways. check out the drumming of Ian Pace. Ian Pace has to be one of the best drummers out there. The only original member of Deep Purple. He's been there from the beginning, right from their very debut album right through till their latest album, and Equals One, which is their latest album, which is fantastic, by the way. And of course, Roger Glover on bass. Roger Glover had a lot to do with the new sound of this album, as he's a great producer as well. But this is really good, really, really good stuff. So the first thing I notice right off the bat is a different song list. So on the original album, it starts out with Money Talks, which this one does as well. Great track. Not my favorite, but it's a great track. But on the original, it says Girls Like That, which is now on side C. They've put it back in the mixture because it didn't really make sense in this lineup. So what they've done is they've taken a bonus song, which was on a different version of this, and put it next, which is Things I've Never Said. Great, great song. And then instead of Wrong Man, which again is on side C on the original, they have Rapture of the Deep. So the first three songs on side A, Money Talks, Things I Never Said, Rapture of the Deep, are fantastic. Great way to start the album. And then you've got on side B, Curly Quite Absurd, which is the same as here. It's on track 5 here. It's on track 4 here. MTV, which is not on the original. Okay. And then Back to Back, which is track 7 on here. So Clearly Quite Absurd, MTV and Back to Back. And then on side C, you've got Wrong Man, which is the third track on here. Girls Like That, which is the second track on here. And Kiss Tomorrow Goodbye, which is the 8th track on here. So they really mixed it up, but it makes sense how they mixed it up. And then on side D, you've got Don't Let Go, which is track 6 on here. Junkyard Blues, which is track 9 on here. And Before Time Began, which is on track 10. So I really like how they redid the mix of songs. The flow makes sense now compared to this one, which gives it a better listen, in my opinion, for sure. And of course, the bonus LP is 2005 Studio Jams and Rehearsals, which is on side E, MTV, Money Talks, and Back to Back. Okay, so, and then on side F, which is Before Time Began and Closing Note. So great, great stuff. So that's the first thing you notice about this album. I love the flow of the new mixture of songs. It really enhances the album, in my opinion, compared to how it was laid out on this one here. Also, how much better the sound is, and it should after a remix or a remaster, or it should sound better, and it does. The guitars and the keyboards were really set back on this one. Pretty much everything was set back on this one, and maybe that's why I didn't listen to it much. So kind of a muddier sound, if that's the right word to use. Now all the instruments are separate. They're separated properly. Ian Gilling's vocals are more prominent. It just makes a brighter sound. The driving rhythm of the bass and drums, Roger Glover and Ian Pace, are prominent too. It's just wow. The interplay between Steve Morse's guitar work, who's again a maestro on guitar, and Don Airey's masterful keyboard work sounds so much better. These guys are just brilliant. Don Airey's played with so many people. Steve Morse has played with so many people. It's unbelievable. It's a shame that Steve Morse had to lead the band. He did it for family reasons, which is totally understandable. But I think they're okay. with guitarist Simon McBride, who's he brings a bluesier sound to Deep Purple, I find, in their latest album for sure. Great guitarist in his own right. So I think they're going to be fine. But Steve Morse in Dixie Dregs, his stuff in Kansas, I mean, he's just remarkable. And of course, Don Airy is just outstanding. So overall, from here, I think this has brought new life to the album, the remix. The original album didn't receive that many great reviews. It was kind of a mixed bag of reviews due to the production and how the keyboards and guitar were way back in the mix. This took away from the strong writing of the album and the vocal performance of Ian Gillan. The new mix, of course, supervised by Roger Glover, the bass player. It generates a clearer and richer sound of the album, allowing the album's magic to shine through. You've heard stuff that you didn't hear on the original album, and of course the bonus tracks are awesome as well. I've still got to listen to more of the bonus tracks, but the original album itself sounds fantastic. I'm glad to have this remix now in my collection. I hope they do redo some of the later stuff. I hope they redo and remix Bananas. I'd love to have it. Then bring out the magic of that album, perhaps. But anyway, that's my review of this one. I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5. I think it sounds fantastic. I think it's a really well done album. Where before, this one may be a 3.5 to 4 out of 5. So they've really brought out the best of this album for sure. But there you have it, guys. There's my review of Rapture of the Deep by Deep Purple. Fantastic, fantastic album. Check this out for sure. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.